Hello everyone, I am Sakshi Dhanokar. Today we will discuss about the reporting of adverse drug reaction, that is the ADR. And reporting of adverse drug reaction is an important part of a pharmacovigilance system and which ensure the safety and the efficacy of a medicine on the market. But what is a pharmacovigilance and what is a ADR? Pharmacovigilance is one of the activity and the science that related to the detection, assessment, understanding and the prevention of a ADR that cause due to the drug or any other causes of a drug. And what is a ADR? ADR is a adverse drug reaction. It is an unintended untoward reaction or harmful reaction caused due to the suspected drug due to administration of a medicine. So what is reporting of a adverse drug reaction? Reporting of a adverse drug reaction is the reporting of any side effect or any untoward effect of a drug to the with the help of any form or with the help of any communication with doctors or etc. So who can report the ADR? Healthcare professional, patient and their relatives, their pharmaceutical company, all of these are responsible for the reporting ADR, or all of these are involved in the reporting of ADR. In healthcare professional consists the doctor, nurses, pharmacist and other healthcare provider that are responsible for reporting of ADR. In patient and their relatives consist the patient or their relatives can report the ADR directly to the regulatory authority or through the healthcare provider, or with the help of other doctors, nurses, they can report the ADR. Pharmaceutical company also report the ADR. Drug manufacturer are required to report the ADR they receive from healthcare professional or patient. If any ADR occur, the healthcare professional or doctors are assess this ADR and given the information to the manufacturer company and the pharmaceutical company, and that pharmaceutical company this information given to the regulatory authority. Then we see how to report the ADR. The method of reporting ADR or the method of reporting adverse drug reaction on the country, but typically there are centralized reporting system. Here are example for a few regions. For example, United States. In United States, adverse drug reaction can be reported to the FDA, that is a Food and Drug Administrative Committee, via the MedWatch program. MedWatch is one of the program that is consist by US FDA. Then a report online by phone or via form or any website. In European Union, ADR should be reported to the National Competent Authority, that is a NCAS, via the UDRA vigilance system. UDRA vigilance is a form of for reporting ADR in the European system, or through the local reporting mechanisms such as the MHRA in the UK. In United Kingdom, ADR, that is adverse drug reaction, can be reported to the MHRA via the yellow card scheme. In United Kingdom, there is a yellow card system are available to reporting the adverse drug reaction to the MHRA, Medicine and Healthcare Regulatory Authority. In Australia, there is a adverse drug reaction can be reported to the TGA via the adverse event reporting system, that is ERS. TGA is a therapeutic and good agency that are required to reporting the ADR, that is adverse reaction form in Australia. In Canada, there is can be reported to the Healthcare Canada via the Canada Vigilance Program. In Canada, Healthcare Canada is established for the reporting of adverse drug reaction. If we report the ADR to the regulatory authority or any physician or any pharmaceutical company, what information is needed to report an adverse drug reaction? Typically, there are the following some information are needed to report the ADR. First one is a patient detail. Patient detail consists their age, sex, medical history, etc. are those included in the patient detail. Then the suspected drug. Suspected drugs are those drugs that is responsible for the adverse drug reaction. The suspected drug name, their doses, route of administration, and the duration of a treatment are required for the reporting of a ADR. Then the adverse event. Adverse event are the event that is occurred due to the suspected drug. So the description of a reaction including onset of action, then severity, and any relevant test result, etc. Outcome of a ADR, for example whether the reaction led to hospitalization, disability, or death, prolonged hospitalization, etc. These are the outcome of a ADR are reported in the reporting form is mandatory. Then taken action. Then discontinuation of a drug or drug adjustment is also required for the reporting of a ADR. Then report a information, healthcare provider or patient or any other which is responsible for the reporting of a ADR, or which is required for the reporting of ADR is required. So why is reporting important of a ADR or adverse drug reaction to the regulatory authority? There is a three reason for the reporting of a ADR to the regulatory authority is needed. That is a safety monitoring of a drug or the patient, then regulatory action of a drug, then public health. In safety monitoring, adverse drug reaction help to identify new or rare side effect that may not have been detected during the clinical trial. So safety monitoring is also important for the reporting of a ADR. Then regulatory action. If an adverse drug reaction is a serious or a whisper, then regulator may take a action to improve the drug safety, such as issue warning, revising labeling, or even withdrawing a product from the market. In case of public health, effective pharmacovigilance contribute to the better health care, then outcomes by ensuring that drugs remain safe and effective for the population. So when to report the adverse drug reaction? When the reaction is a serious reaction, there is a reporting of adverse drug reaction. If the reaction is unexpected reaction or long-term reaction or reaction in a vulnerable population. So serious reaction, any reaction that is a life-threatening in the sense of death or prolonged hospitalization, can lead to the disability, then birth congenitality, etc. Result causes a serious reaction. Unexpected reaction is the adverse drug reaction that are not mentioned in the drug labeling or that occur more frequently than the expected. That is an unexpected reaction. Long-term reaction, adverse drug reaction that may appear after the prolonged use or after a drug is discontinued. That is a long-term reaction. A reaction in a vulnerable population such as children, pregnant women, or elderly patient who may experience a different adverse effect from the general population. This is why the reporting of a ADR is needed in this condition. So what happen after reporting the adverse drug reaction? There is a collection of a data and the analysis of a data occur, then signal detection, then regulatory actions. Data collection and the analysis consists the reporting of an adverse drug reaction are collected in the national or the global databases, for example FDA MedWatch, WHO VGBase, etc. In signal detection, regulators and the health organization analyze the data to detect the signal patterns of adverse drug reaction and may suggest the causal link between the drug and the reaction. In regulatory action, regulatory authority take a action if it is a significant risk is identified. Action might include issuing safety alert, then adding the warning, etc. These are the regulatory actions provided by the regulatory authority. Now last we seen the sources of reporting ADR. First one is a FDA MedWatch form in the US, then a MHRA yellow card system in the UK, then UDRA Vigilance EU system in the United States, or TGA reporting in the Australia. These are the some resources of reporting ADR. That's all about the reporting of ADR. Thank you.